got some, going down the dike here, some good precipitation off to the north of, I guess this is Pitt Lake, so yeah, off to the north of Pitt Lake. Some pretty good precipitation going on up there. Don't know how far this goes, but we'll find out. We definitely got some blowing snow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll that back up. So the road actually ends up there, unfortunately, so this is as far as I'm gonna get, but camera doesn't do it justice. There's, oh yeah, you can kind of see it in there. There's blowing snow across the front of the car and out towards there. You can see it's starting to clear up over to the south, and a contrast up to the north there through the valley. Now, and yes, I've taken refuge in the back of the car. It's warmer back here for some reason. That might be a problem with the car, but like, holy smokes. I guess we've got the wind kind of channeling through the valley here. Oh wow! I'm gonna get my weather instruments out here. Fortunately, my computer decided not to connect to the station, so we're using this thing. So we got temperature 0. Winds are peaking at 28 kilometers an hour and are steady at 25. So that's just lovely now. Get this set up. Thing? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the sign that said vehicles take caution, so that was public. Sorry for that. Yeah, no worries. This way. So we just got told we have to get out of here. And so that was the end of this chase, I guess, because we've just been told that we have to get out of here. Unfortunately, they don't actually have any signs up at the beginning of the road saying that this is private property. Apparently this entire dike is. There's a sign at the beginning saying vehicles take caution, or vehicles, something to that effect. Vehicles take caution when on dike. To me, that's just implying, like, okay, to me that implies it's public and the gate's open, but I guess not. So we're headed back now. It was some interesting, got quite windy there and quite cold. It was reading, okay, well my car was reading -5 for about 20 minutes, about an hour ago, and somehow it warmed up to like 0, which is quite the change there. But yeah, oh well, it is what it is. And we made it up here, and I call that a win. Winds have died down, so has the snowfall, so it's not really anything special anymore. And something that is actually kind of that I've noticed here is that as we get closer to the kind of the midsection of the dike here, you can see that the snowfall accumulation is quite a lot, you know, lower. Like it's not nearly as much as like right here. You can see like there's bigger sections of gravel. Whereas at either end, like if you go back to this end and the end we were just at, like there was maybe a good like 3 or maybe even 4 inches of accumulation. And I'm sure it's if I recall correctly, it's the same as we get back to the sun, which is interesting because that makes me think like, okay, so maybe just the way the terrain of the mountains and hills here, like is the snowfall sort of like piling up on not piling up, but like the precipitation is like backing up onto the sides of the mountains and sort of falling there closer to the incline there of the mountains. It's possible. I'd have to say though, like the guys that came and told me that I had to get out of here, I mean, they said it nicer than that. They were actually pretty decent about it. Like I think I just explained like, hey, you know what, there wasn't a sign, you know, it said like public, or not public, but it said like vehicles on dike, take caution. And I think they got that. I'm sure this isn't the first time that they've had someone come down here. And I mean, you can see like the tire tracks. Like it looks like this is well-traveled sort of dike here. I'm curious who owns it though. It's pretty local. Like I know I fly up here all the time. So yeah, I'd be curious to see who owns it. I know we sometimes actually practice emergency landing. Sort of. We don't land on it, but we practice it like as if we were going to. Of course, on summer days there's usually people on here, so we wouldn't actually land on the dike. But this is what I'm talking about. Sort of like right around here, the snow. You can see the accumulation. The accumulation. It's actually quite a bit more substantial than it is sort of like further back down and. It's more substantial here on this end and at the other end than it was like sort of like midway through the dike, which is interesting to me. Hey, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Take care. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you too. And that's all she wrote. Just make your way back now. Hey, Siri. That's pretty. The sunset. Sun's going down. Got my phone plugged in here. I like this, the Stillman. Oh my god, that's what they're gonna set up for this. This is awesome. What is that? That's awesome. That's awesome. Hello there. You know what, Mr. Mixer, or I guess Madam? I call that a win. Well, that was supposed to be a high five.